It's that time again. What's up, everybody? This is Dads Lads Kebabs. Hope you enjoy the show. Deuces.
Boom, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Dads Lads and Kebabs. Fucking hell, Mickey. Are you a little bit sunburnt?
Yeah, it's grass cutting season.
Oh, it's grey, it's good in season.
Yeah. T-shirt weather, shades on, cap on, nice. Beanies fucked off, snoods fucked off, coats, jumpers. See you later. Well,
You do.
for a couple of days anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, till next Monday. You look like a fucking hillbilly. It's grey, it's good in season. Right, I can't do the grass. You look like your name's Billy Bob with your fucking red face and redneck. Look at that white. That's just
Where the beard covers the skin. Yeah.
yeah.
That's fucking white.
Yeah, it's got warmer though, hasn't it? It's warm.
I've enjoyed this week at work, to be fair.
18, 19 degrees it is.
Yeah, hottest day of the year today.
Oh god, so far. It's nice though, isn't it, when you wake up and you see a little bit of life out there. You know you're old when you go, oh, it's going to be a nice day today.
Yeah, especially in the sunshine. I like that. Don't want the rain. No, thank you.
I love the sun. I mean, I love the sun. Do you sun cream though? You're gonna have to start sun creaming soon. I got the spray at work. Yeah. You got burnt last year, didn't you? Like bad.
I was like really dark skin last year, wasn't I? Sunburn all year. Like first time I'd ever been brown. Because I don't tan. I don't like the sun. I don't go out in it. But now I don't have a choice in my job. It's like you're staying out. You're gonna cook.
Do you still have to keep like your arms covered up though and that because of what you're doing? Do you have short sleeve?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you might have to cover your arms and still wear gloves and.
Wakanda forever. No. Yeah, it's all good. That was a Marvel reference, by the way, Niall.
I don't know.
I bet he's what the fuck's he saying?
I don't know what you're saying. What the fuck in the 35p energy drink are you drinking?
Hey, Blue Spark, Tesco, nice.
Nice. Okay. So it's warm. We like it. It's warm. Sleeping though. Are you a naked sleeper?
No, I hate it.
I can't sleep. I can't sleep naked. Some people do.
I sweat more. I think.
I don't think I could get in bed feeling that naked, that loose. I've got at least have a pair of I sleep in just my boxers and that's it. But I can't. People that get into bed and just like why whip off the boxers and just have the whole tackle out.
Well, I suppose it's getting it aerated, isn't it?
I know, but
you know,
I just can't do it. It's not for me.
In case your daughter walks in, it's a bit awkward.
It's not.
And the kids and stuff, yeah, that's what I was like.
Even still, though.
Dad, why's your knob out? You know, it's a bit awkward, isn't it? Sorry, son. You know?
I don't know if I know anybody that sleeps naked. Like some people do.
Yeah, sure they do. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Why? What? I mean, sometimes you just gotta let your shit breathe.
Yeah, I suppose it's that, isn't it? That is what it is. But I'm waiting for the fans to come out in Tesco because I broke my fan last year. I broke the knob off that it moves it around. Isolator switch. Oscillator, whatever it's called.
Your aircon. You broke your aircon or your fan.
Oh no, I've got aircon. My aircon's there, but like I don't sleep with that on because it's very loud. I get told off, so I just have my fan on.
Do you clean the filters and all that of your aircon?
Yeah, you just take the back panel off and you just like brush it out. And you can also I had it for about 4 years before I even realised there was a drip tray in it with a hose. It could put water in it. Luckily, it hadn't leaked, so I don't know if that's good or bad. So.
No, I think you got to clean it, haven't you? Obviously.
Yeah, I did. I cleaned it last year. Yeah.
It takes in a lot of dust.
But then I wasn't using it like, because I'd be at work all day, I'd come home and in the evening I'd have it on for like 2-3 hours just to get the
Room
bearable air back into the room, and then I'd turn it off and then put my fan on.
How cold can it make your room? Like really cold?
In my old house, I would have it on 24/7. So I'd go to work, close out the window, just leave it on. You'd go in there in the summer, like 30 degrees, and you'd be cold. You'd be like, oh, it's fucking cold in there. And you get into bed, because I used to have fleece bedding on, like I have now, but in the summer as well. It was that cold. It was that cold, and it was fucking nice getting into bed at night with your nice fluffy fleece bedding, teddy bedding, curling up, and it's oh yeah, it's fucking cold. My head is freezing, but the rest of me is like, oh yeah. While everybody else is dripping with sweat, I'm fucking shivering.
It's the worst feeling, though, isn't it? For me, that's the only thing I struggle with. Is sleeping in any form of temperature that's above 20 degrees.
Oh, I'd say 13, 12 is even sometimes unbearable. It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, if somebody puts the heating on at home past like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I feel it when I go to bed. I'm like, oh, I need to crack a window for a little bit.
Yeah, it's annoying because sometimes the heating comes on about 8, 9 o'clock for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's set like that. And like my window's open, it's like, fuck me, it's hot. You know.
I tried it all. I tried cold pillows, anything but paying for aircon. I've done, and I think I just need to buy an aircon unit.
Well, this unit I've had it for 6 years, at least 6 years, I'd say. They're on Amazon for £109. If that broke, I'd be there straight away. Instant replacing. 109, yeah.
Oh, I'm buying one.
I'll send you the link now.
I'm buying one. 109. I'm not bothered about 109 quid.
Yeah. Is it nice? eBay, actually. eBay, yeah. Because it saved in my watch list. And I thought, oh, they're still there. I saw it the other day. Yeah, $109.99.
I thought about having a unit. Yeah.
Is that too light? Yeah, so that is the Challenger 5K. That's what I have. It's fucking brilliant. Can't recommend it enough. That's one thing I will never live without for the rest of my adult life. Oh, I'm not going to go to a baby, but the rest of my life, I will always have an aircon unit ready to go, just in case, because I can't deal with heat.
I am the same.
So yeah, I will share that link now and send it to you now.
I would say I can't deal with heat, but the older I've got, the more I can't deal with light either. Do you know this whole, when we were kids, like who's left all the lights switched on? And that, who's left this light on? Who's left this light on? Now, like in our kitchen, we've got the backlight, which is that one. That's the backlight, okay?
Oh, under cupboard lighting, yeah, I like them. Yeah.
I only ever like them on. I don't like, because then we've got the main kitchen light, which is you've just seen that, yeah. And then we've got the big lights.
Bright light.
And these are spotlights. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 8. Right?
Realistically, when do you need them?
Right. For me, I don't like these lights on, so I'm just that. I'm good with that.
I love them lights under the cupboards. They look cool, man. Mood lights.
It's my eyes. My eyes can't stand. Like, so we have in the bathroom upstairs, because it's a bathroom. It's an internal bathroom, so no windows.
Okay.
It's got like a white LED light thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like hazy like the normal light bulb color. It's boom in your face. I can't switch it on. It bothers me. It really it angers me when it's on because it's too in my face.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know I constantly, just like you, I constantly live in shades. I'm in shades all the time. We had a family photo shoot the other day, as you will well have known. You would have seen the photo.
Very nice. Very nice. I was a bit surprised, to be fair.
I didn't take my shades off.
No.
It's too bright. And also, I do this thing now because it's too bright. I do this in photos when I'm smiling. Just like keep my eyes closed. So, Mrs. was like, "Listen, just leave your glasses on. It looks fine. We know you with your glasses on. That's it. Just leave them on."
Yeah.
I think if I have specs, I'm gonna need tinted, like sunglassy specs.
The ones that you go outside and they suddenly go dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son has them. I would get them. Yeah, 100%.
I don't like bright lights. I really don't.
No.
Are you like you've got your lamp on now? I'm more of a
that lamp.
Yeah, it's a lamp.
Yeah.
I'm more of a put the lamp on rather than a massive light. I love a lamp. I absolutely love a lamp. We were just gifted a lamp, and it is fucking cool. We just got a lamp. It's like a searchlight. Do you know, like a lighthouse searchlight?
Yes. Yeah.
On a tripod. And, it's wicked. We've just been gifted it by the in-laws. Deuces.
No, fuck off.
But yeah, so I love a lamp. I'll lamp 24/7 rather than big lights.
Yeah, I don't mind TV light. That's fine for me.
Yeah, TV's fine.
Yeah,
TV's fine.
Yeah, do you still have to have a lamp on as well though? Like in that sort of.
No, sometimes no. It depends what I'm watching. If I'm watching something I really want to get into, all lights have to be off, and I want to be just focused on the screen.
On that, yeah.
I don't want to be bothered by other surrounding lights. God, man, I've been watching some brilliant stuff, but yeah, no, definitely.
So have I.
Come on, tell me what you've been watching. Go on.
I watched. I'm sure we didn't talk about this last week.
No,
I watched Gangs of London.
Yes.
It was on Sky. The first 2 series that are on Netflix. I binged them. Fucking brilliant. And now they're advertising on Sky Atlantic, the 3rd series. Yeah. Sean Wallace is still alive. He's in prison.
It's a fucking good series, though, isn't it?
Elliot's a wanker, though. I don't like Elliot now.
Is that the brother?
No, that's the black undercover cop with the big hair. His hair looks good though, and his hair and beard are fucking quality.
The brother though, he's a fucking liability, isn't he?
Billy, the druggy one, the heroin addict.
He's a fucking liability. He is.
It's so violent though, like the violence and the blood, and that is like next level.
I tell you what, I'll recommend you because you've watched Gangs of London. So I watched one on BBC called Kin, which is Kin.
Okay. Which
is an Irish version of Gangs of London. Okay. It's about a major crime family in Dublin. That is hardcore good. It's fucking good.
And where can you watch that?
BBC iPlayer.
Oh, sorry, just said that. Yeah, so I'm getting old. Who are you? Who's this man on my telly?
Did you forget? Kin. Kin. Kin.
Yes, dear.
Wicked series. First thing I watched last night, I watched The Real Twister on Netflix.
Is that a documentary?
It's a documentary about 2011 tornado in a town called Joplin, Missouri, and it was the worst tornado ever. Basically, ever struck that area. Obviously, they're widely known for tornadoes, but this was the worst. This was like a big build-up. They thought it's an hour. Go and watch it. Okay. The tornado was that bad. It was called. It had a special name for the tornado. It was a rainfall tornado, so it was picking up rainwater as well, and basically because that area is built around the Ozarks. Not only did it pick up, cars, houses, people,
cows,
stones, rocks, bricks, cows. Okay, it picked up all the water out of the lakes.
So I've heard of them. Yeah,
picked up all the water out of the lakes, right? And what was happening is people that were basically being obviously affected by this rainwater. One lad survived being picked up by the tornado itself and thrown down, broke his back, his legs, collarbone, everything.
Wow.
The worst of it was, out of all those breaks, the worst of it was the water that he was sprayed with, because this water came out of the basically like a muddy 1,000-year-old fucking dirty
Cesspit.
swamp. Dirty
Nice.
swamp.
Yeah.
It was a flesh-eating parasite. All his skin was just being like eaten alive. He had holes here, like you could see physical holes in his skin. It was mad.
Wow.
But this tornado was absolutely mental. Go and watch it. It's a wicked. I watched it last night. Wicked hour-and-a-half show. Obviously, one that everyone else has been watching that I watched was the Adolescence. You watched that yet?
No, I've seen it's everywhere at the moment. Is it a series or
No,
film?
it's a three-parter.
Limited series, yeah.
Yeah, limited series, three-parter. Very, very filmed with 2 cameras.
Yeah, I've seen some behind the scenes how they film it. Yeah.
2 cameras, 2 cameramen, 2 cameras, and probably some of the best. The kid that's in it, the kid that is the main kid in it, never acted before. Never acted before this, and now he's doing a feature film with Margot Robbie.
Nice.
I know, that's what I thought. I thought it's pretty good, mate. It's pretty good going there, bro.
High five.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's raw, very real, very relevant. I liked it. I really liked it. It was very sad, but at the same time, I think it needed to be said. I think if you watch it, you'll go, do you know what? I'm glad they've done that. I'm glad they've put that out.
Yeah. What's it about? Is it knife crime?
It's about basically a
Child.
It's about 13-year-old boy stabs a 13-year-old girl from his school, and it was all to do with, I think they call it incel.
Okay.
All this incel stuff where basically, all the early days of Andrew Tate, all that bollocks.
Yeah.
Do you know that 80% of women are only attracted to 20% of men, and you'll never be a real man if you don't do this and all that shit, that stuff. Early, that whole toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
But it highlighted on there, and it highlighted how kids are processing that information, because we see it as adults and we go, yeah, okay, this is a bit much. But as kids are very easily manipulated into it, and kids believe that they have to be a certain way. They have to stand your ground, be aggressive, get what you want out of this world.
Yeah, fight for it.
Break the rules, do this.
Don't be weak. Yeah.
And basically, this girl, I'm not going to ruin it, but this girl puts a comment on his Instagram, and it all stems from that, really. But you see it unfold, and it's not like a classic program. It's not like it's a 3-parter, but it's not like a kid gets arrested, kid goes to court, truth comes out, he goes down. It's not that kind of thing. It's it breaks down individually what the impact of knife crime is on kids.
Now, I've seen trailers. I'm guessing that Stephen Graham is the dad of the boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And is Ashley Walters the dad of the girl?
No. Ashley Walters is the cop.
Okay, because I've seen him everywhere. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, give it a watch. It's just really, really good. It's a good watch. And I think it was nice to see something that because obviously Stephen Graham said, like, the reason why we've done this is because it's very relevant. It fits a profile. It fits a profile that needs addressing.
100%.
I mean, the executive producer is Brad Pitt.
Is it?
Yeah. That's how much this, like, when you see the credits and like you see it, and it's like a lot of people went into it. So it was good. Are you sneezing or some shit?
Wow. But
Um,
that sounds good. I'm gonna have to. I see it everywhere you go. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's everywhere. Clips of TikTok, behind the scenes, how they film certain parts of the TV show, and yeah, it looks really good. But I just not got around to watching it yet. That's all.
I would say give yourself an evening where you've got like a solid
3 hours.
3 hours just to watch it back to back.
Yeah.
Because that's how you want to do it.
Oh yeah.
Now,
get it out.
obviously, I've got an issue, and I need to talk to you about it. All right.
Okay.
So, I want some help because I think my house is haunted.
Oh no. Yeah.
There's an issue here. All right. Just going to bring this out to issue. All right.
Right.
So, we have a family thing in our house where, at the end of every day, we all go upstairs at the same time. We all get showered and changed, ready for bed or the evening or whatever, and we throw all our dirty washing. Now I say to everybody, throw your dirty washing down the stairs. Then I'll go and collect it when everyone's gone to bed, and I'll put it in the wash basket. And from the wash basket, goes into the machine the next day, and I wash it all. Now, over the past week, I've been collecting a box, right? So on a Sunday, all the clean washing that's been done over the week is all folded, and it's laid out, and we take it upstairs. Well, I've been doing the washing for over a week, and this is all
The fucking socks.
socks with no pairs.
Do you know where they are? They're in your fucking filter.
Right?
In your washing machine.
There must be 20 pairs of socks there of the whole families.
Who are you gonna call?
Right. Unless we've got somebody coming in here who just wants to steal the one sock, who wants to really piss me off. Okay. 20 pairs of socks. I've pulled out the filter.
Okay.
Okay. All I do is I get the washing from the wash basket and I throw it in the machine.
And then you take it out of the machine and they're gone.
And I've been filling up this little tub all week with socks I can't find the other pairs to. Now, whether someone's fucking with me or people are just throwing one sock down, and I'm gonna go in, every bedroom and just find a load of one socks in a pile.
You haven't got a tumble dryer built in, have you? To that?
Yeah. It's wash with tumble dryer.
Do you tumble dry them afterwards?
Yeah.
Are they statically stuck to other clothing? In the trouser legs, in the pants?
Yeah, but that can't be a coincidence. That's over a week.
Okay.
That can't be every single pair over a week. Anyway, so somebody's stealing socks from me, and I'm pretty sure it's either Dobby, the house elf.
The house elf, yeah.
Right.
Dobby has clothes.
Or I've got a ghost that likes socks. Just saying, something weird's going on. But
Right. Well, keep a diary of it. Let me know. Write down times and dates when things happen, and then after a month, we'll look into it and come round.
I honestly think we need to hold a séance, some shit, and just tell them to bring the socks back, because I can't be doing it. I can't be standing with just a big box of. I'm leaving this box here as well. So every other odd socks I'm finding, I'm putting it here, and I'm going. Those socks are not going anywhere, because the problem is people go, "Oh no, I found the other pair to this sock. It was in the room, but you didn't though, okay? Because if you did, they'd match up to a pair in here."
Yeah.
It's just what's riling me up, mate. Just saying.
We'll get some sage, singing bowl, some crystals. We'll sage your house and bless it. Put some crystals in the rooms and that. Yeah.
Some good energy. It's just ridiculous. That's the problem I've been having this week. I don't know who's going to pick them socks off the floor, by the way. But yeah, we'll figure it out now.
It won't be me. I picked them up in the first place.
They fucking will with me. I know I'm old. I know I'm old because shit like that bothers me, as well. Shit like that bothers me to the point where I'm like, right, that's it. I'm going to keep everyone's socks together in one box, and you come and ask me if you want a pair of socks. All right.
If we can make one.
Oh, so you got yourself a new gadget this week, didn't you, sir?
Did I?
Your pressure washer.
I did. Yes, I did. Finally.
What's
Few
the
mo-
dildo?
I was thinking, what are you on about? The listeners of this show will know that I ordered one probably two months ago, maybe more actually. And I was waiting for it to arrive. It obviously coming from abroad off TikTok. It didn't arrive. I got my money back. They said, don't worry. If it turns up, you can have it. And I said to you, it'll be really good. Obviously, I got my £36 back. If it turns up as well, because that's a bonus. So it was it looks like a drill with a rechargeable battery pack that goes in the bottom. And you attach like a hose pipe to it, and it goes into a bucket of water. Because I don't have access to a hose. So that's perfect for me. And I do like to wash my own car. So yeah, I thought I'd get this. It's got a different attachment for the water to shoot the water out, and then also the snow foam one. But the snow foam one's it's about that big. It empties in like 20 seconds. It's like wow. So yeah, I keep seeing them on TikTok. I thought, I've got to try again because there's lots of different ones out now. I thought maybe they're in England somewhere, and I might be lucky with postage. Well, no, this one was from America, or was from somewhere anyway. It wasn't England. Yeah, it arrived the other day, and I had a play with it. I did some filming with it, sent it to Niall because I know we'd spoke about it, and very happy with it. Yeah, it takes about 3 or 4 snow cone falls of about, I don't know.
Can you get a bigger snow foam gun that can attach to it?
I don't know if the attachments would fit because this is like a generic version of. It's not a make. It's not like Karsh or anything like that. It is like a TikTok shop one, so anyone can make it. I mean, if they bring out different attachments, then yeah, I'll definitely get a bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I washed my car with it. It's still looking shiny, and the best thing is that after you've washed it, I can just stick the thing in the bucket of water and just spray my car till all the water's gone. And for me, that was the ball ache where you have to keep filling up a bucket and tipping it on because you'd run out of water really quick to do your whole car, and you have to go fill the bucket up again and then throw it on again. So now I just sit there waving my arms about with the old gun.
How big is the the bit that goes in the bucket? How big's that bit?
I would say
like
8 to 10 feet.
Oh, it's quite a big bit. Because I was thinking, obviously your car's obviously a little bit away from your house. I was thinking of things that you could get that would make it easier. And do you remember the years ago where people had caravans like that take away the tow on the back of a Volvo? Do you remember where they'd have like the plastic drum, but they'd have the metal bit that would wheel it?
Yes.
That kind of thing, where you could just basically fill up a drum.
Yeah.
And then just take it to your car, or even just a general plastic drum with the cap on the top. Sort of thing. The
old 25-litre drums that I used to deliver when I was a van driver, that'd be perfect. Yeah. I could just stick it in that. Yeah. I could do that. To be fair.
You get them for like a few quid, those clear plastic drums. Where it's like, what are they, like 25 litres, 50 litres?
25, yeah.
So 25 litres would do that, because that's a bucket. A bucket's about 10 litres, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 or 15. But yeah, it took me two to completely clean my car of all the soap suds. So
still good, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't like I like to clean my own car.
And you did it all on one battery?
Oh yeah, and it wasn't full either. I charged it for like half an hour. The light was still red on the wall plug, but nice. I thought I need to do it now. So yeah, but yeah, I suppose I think the thing said it was like 80 minutes or something. 80 minutes of use.
That's pretty good.
I probably used it for. I mean, who's washing a car for 80 minutes? I suppose if you've got more than one, maybe.
I know, but your motivation's gone by then.
Probably about 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes doing the snow, and then.
Yeah, and then did you rub all the snow in?
Yeah. I used the big brush and cleaned my car. Then I rinsed it off. Then I used the cloth to dry my car. Yeah.
Yes, that's all right. There's a bit of satisfaction in there about cleaning your own car, though. It's nice.
Yeah.
What about the inside? How do you do the inside if you haven't got a hose? I'm sure you haven't got an extension lead that's going to go miles to your car.
I do have a little vacuum that I use on my boot, but no, I've got an extension lead that we'll use for the Hoover. I did that the other week, to be fair. And my car, and I got some Flora, and I was doing the dashboard, all the doors, because you always get like muddy, not muddy, but dusty like footprints on the inner panels of the door and the front and the back of seats in the back sometimes, and and the boot. It just hadn't been hoovered for such a long time, and it's still, I'd say, 80% clean, my car, so I'm happy.
I do love a clean car. I love a fresh. I mean, I'll go and get it done sometimes, and I paid the 15 quid, and now it's probably gone up to like 20 odd. But I do love the feeling of getting into a fresh, clean car. It's nice.
So fresh and clean.
One of the things I was saying to you is for me, cleaning the car for me is if I think I'm going to do it myself. That's why I was going to spend the money and let the guys do it, because if I get the Karcher out, I've got to get it out of the shed. All right, they've got to go to the shed, get it out. Then I've got to get the extension lead out. Then I've got to plug the extension lead into the house. I've got an outside tap at the front and at the back as well. So I've got an outside tap at the front, outside tap at the back. They were here when I moved in, mate, not me. Okay. Anyway, but then I've got to set that up. Okay. Then I've got to clean the car. Then I've got to get it all. And then I've got to take the hose through, and then I've got to empty the hose and take it back round the back, put the Karcher away in the shed. And in the end, I'm just like, I'm just going to get the guys to do it. I'm just going to get it. But I like the sound of that. And I was looking at that because it's coming up to that season where obviously I've got decking. And I was like, I want to clean, basically, I've seen this stuff that you can get that gets all the algae off your decking. You get people have been using snow foam guns, and because I haven't been able to find one that's not less than like 50 quid that attaches to my Karcher, I was looking at what you bought, and I was like, seems like a wicked deal.
That'd work for the snow. I wouldn't say it had enough pressure to clean anything.
Oh, it's not about the pressure when it comes to so you buy this I can't remember Ron Seal stuff. Yeah, Ron Seal stuff. It's in like a green bottle, and you put it in snow foam, you spray it on, brush it in, leave it for 10 minutes, and literally just hose it off, and it takes all the algae off.
Oh yeah, it do that. Yeah,
it brings the decking back to life. So anyway, I was looking at that, I was like, yeah, it's a good idea. I've done a Temu order recently. Did a Temu order. Bought some stuff for Temu recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Temu. I love a Temu order now and again.
Do you know what I bought the other day? When I went to, I went to that farmhouse and murder house with Ali. We were talking about old school investigation techniques, and everyone uses like voice recorders, cameras, and stuff. In the old days, they'd use pen and paper and an old cassette recorder, wouldn't they? So I went online and I fucking ordered one. Fucking brand new, yeah?
That is so vintage.
From 1983. Brand new, never been used, yeah? With a fucking box. Yeah? Inside here is the receipt for the item.
How much today was it? How much was that? 50 quid.
It was $29.99. Yeah. Do you know how much tapes are? Fucking well, dear. But anyway, yeah. So everything brand new. Yeah. The receipt I have. This is quite cool, actually. This is quite.
That's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
Where was it from? Like Dixon's or something?
The old credit card
Credit
swipe.
card, oh my god, they credit carded it. Dodgy
Yeah,
bastards.
with all the details on for the card, but the card ran out in the 5th 83. So when this was bought, I don't. Oh, actually, it should say on here. So this is the old Vista video. Oh yeah, 10th of the 4th 83, and it was $29.99.
It's only a couple of weeks away.
What is? Yeah,
The 10th before. So, how much did you pay for it?
I think I paid like £17. Then I had to pay fucking £9 for the batteries.
They practically still got their money back.
And look, you get a cable with it.
Yeah.
No fucking plug on it. It's just the wire, the brown. Yeah, you don't use that because obviously you carry it around and do stuff. So then I bought some tapes. So I spent £8 on tapes and fucking £14 on C batteries. Yeah, all for it not to fucking work.
How does it not work?
It. So obviously play and record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear it going round?
Yeah.
Yeah. La 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 la. Stop it. You play it because I want to use this for like EVPs and stuff. Fucking those.
I mean, record it.
I was recording just then, so it should have my voice on it saying about how you record it and stuff.
No, you need
and
to
EVPs. Yeah, rewind it. Yeah, play it again. I'll record and play. Back to the beginning. Speak now. Oh, you can't hear it. I've got headphones. Yeah, so I'm obviously explaining this. Blah, 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 blah. Stop it. Rewind it.
Are you
play.
doing it right? There's something you're not doing.
I know.
What's that thing at the top there? What's that thing there? No. On the thing itself. Near
That?
the speaker. Yeah.
That's just the old dial. The tape dial.
Yeah, don't you have to push that down?
No, that just resets it. It's like the counter, isn't it? So the microphone's in here. It is recording because that light comes on red.
Are the tapes brand new?
Yeah. So I got 3 and these are still in packet.
Okay.
But Ali said to me, you know, in the old days, you used to see him with the little microphones, didn't they, to talk to people.
Yeah, I might need a mic.
So I plugged my mics in to there.
Yeah.
But it still didn't do anything. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If I'm doing it.
You know, have you got a guy, haven't you, that makes equipment out of that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
I would ask him if I were you. He's probably seen that before.
Yeah, I might have put a post up online just to see because I want to use it, but I'm quite a bit frustrated because how good Nick. This is fucking brand new from the 80s.
Mate, that's older than me.
It is older than you, yeah.
And it's in better nick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah.
I'd ask around about that. I bet you're just doing something wrong.
Yeah, I am. Hopefully, I can solve that issue. But
have you got any tapes in the house? Do you know?
Yeah.
Have you got any tape? No. Any other tapes, like music tapes or anything?
Maybe somewhere. My mum and dad might have some somewhere.
I would see if you can find it.
See if it plays. Yeah.
See if it plays. Yeah.
If it doesn't play, then there's something wrong that I'm doing.
See, your dad's got like the best of Billy Joel on a tape.
Or Led Zeppelin, I think it'll be. To be fair.
Double-sided tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably just doing something wrong.
Yeah.
I love that. Is proper. I remember those. They had them in. They were in school. I remember them in school.
Yeah, you see them on the Conjuring films.
We used to do. Do you know, like when you used to have to practice French? It would be on one of them.
Because yes, you'd have to rewind it and play it. Yeah.
That's how we'd practice French through those things. Fucking hell. So, that is awesome. That's a good bit of find as well. Well, speaking of, go on.
No, it's yeah.
Yeah. So, we had a clear out of the weekend. of the loft, and we were getting rid of some few bits, and just basically since we've moved in and stuff we bought from the old house, and just it was all collating, so we just wanted to have a bit of a clear out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said to my missus, I said, listen, it was Friday when we started compiling it all, and I said, how about there's a car boot of the road? How about I go on Sunday and I just get rid of it and just car boot it and stuff? And it was all sorts of stuff. I'm talking clothes, me and my shoe collection, like a load of shoes that I've not seen in a couple of years, a few tools, a few electronics. There's my old Xbox in there, just a bunch of random stuff, load of wires, all sorts, just randoms from everywhere, ornaments, just stuff that was in the loft in boxes there, and in the shed, and like all scattered around the house that we just like, we don't want it anymore. Let's get rid of it. Anyway, I went and did this car boot. I went to my local car boot, which was the old Rushden and Diamonds Football Club.
Oh, that was a good one. I used to go there every Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I went there, and I left the house at 5:30.
Wow.
To get there, so we had to get there for 6. I took a coffee with me because there was nowhere open for coffee at that time on a Sunday. I had 30 quid in change just for like a float, and basically went there. And by the time I got there, I think I got there about 20 to 6, and there was a little queue, and it was going round the corner and then up towards Aldi.
Yeah.
So I had to join that queue, and then by the time, I think, it was supposed to open at 6, and we didn't get until 6:45. It got that busy because it was a lot of people there. It was a nice morning, so there was a lot of people there. Took us about an hour to get in. So, I'm like, me and my bladder. I'm like, right, don't drink too much because you've been in the car for an hour. There's nowhere to go for a piss at a car boot. So, hold your horses, mate. Anyway, queued for ages to get in. Went and got in. Pulled into my little space, and I got a really, I would say, I don't know what a good spot is. This is my second car boot that I've ever done.
A lot of traffic. That's what you want.
I got a lot of foot traffic. Anyway, got in, pulled up behind another car that was basically bumper to bumper with all the way all morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, got out, and just as I got out of the car, I turned around, okay, went to walk to the boot. 8 blokes were stood at my boot, looking in the window. So how people do car boots now is they go really early, they go up to people's cars, right, and they start looking inside your car.
To sell on their stuff.
Yeah, to either sell on their stuff or to try and get it off you early. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I was really intimidated by this. I couldn't even
fuck off.
I couldn't even get stuff out. I lost it. I lost my shit. I said, can you let me get it out at least first? Like, I don't mind you looking. And this bloke was like, it's how it is, mate. You just want to get rid of it early. I said, okay. I said, but I just need to get it out first. Like, my car's full of it. Anyway, so I get it out, and this bloke's like, oh, how much off your Xbox? How much off your, mate, how much off your Xbox? And just asking me constantly. So I turned around and went, 80 quid. And he went, sold. I was like, fine, there you go, take it. All right, carried on. There was some other bits. Anyway, and as I was getting stuff in my boot, they were looking in my boot. There was a drill battery in my boot, all right, that was basically in the boot, been there for, I don't know, for however long. Anyway, I need to bring it in the house. The bloke was like, how much for the battery, mate? I was like,
it's yours?
It's my battery, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not selling it. He's like, oh, it's a good drill battery, that. How much is it? I was like, no, mate, I'm not selling it. It's for my drill. I'm keeping it.
It's just there.
You sure? I'll give you 40 quid for it. No, I'm not selling it. It's my drill battery. I'm not selling it. Okay, leaves me alone. Next bloke, how much for your umbrella, mate? What? Your umbrella in the boot. How much for it? It's an umbrella, mate. I'm not selling it.
Wow.
Okay? Right. This is how it started. So anyway, eventually I sold loads of stuff before I'd even got stuff out of the car. I sold loads of it, and I was that annoyed. I was basically just making up numbers. I was going 20 quid, tenner, People going, I'll give you this first. Go, no. Eventually that calmed down and I managed to get everything set up and out of the car and got it all set up. Anyway, I sold pretty much 99% of it. I came home, like I went with a whole car full, rammed full. I came home with like basically a washing basket like that. That was it. And it had like 4 t-shirts in, some books and something else.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, after I tallied up, I made 330 quid from a car boot full of shit. But the point is I was there for a few hours, okay? And there was some classic British humour, British nostalgia, roll-ups, bacon sandwiches, cheap, just shit, polystyrene cups of tea, that sort of shit. People arguing with people arguing with me. People. So some woman come up to me and there was a brand new fleecy pajama set that Mrs. threw out, had its tags on, she didn't like it. She threw it out. Okay. Had tags in it. It said 40 quid, right? The woman said, how much do you want for it? I said, 3 quid. Right? No. She just went to me, no. I went, okay. So I was like, okay, well, I said, well, I'm not going to take any less for it. She went, 50p? I went,
what?
I was like, I don't know what people want you to say at car boots. Like, it's not worth me doing it if I'm just going to go, here, I'm just going to bring my car, I'm paid to do this, and you can just help yourself to my car. In fact, take the car, take it. I'll walk home. Don't worry about it. Right? But people would just basically, anyway, after I said no, she threw it down on the ground. She threw it, like, literally just on the floor. After I said, like, no.
What
that happened multiple times through the morning. People going, like, I can't remember what it was. What did I have? It was a bundle. It was a bundle of 10 Xbox games, like quite new and some quite. And literally, I wanted 4 quid for them. 4 quid for 12 Xbox games. Like, they're all still quite relevant games. There's like the new Grand Theft Auto, and then not the one that's coming out. You know, the newish one. There was some other ones in there. Anyway, I said 4 quid, and the bloke was like, "I'll give you a quid for all of them." I was like, "No," and he just drops them on the floor, as if to say, "I'm just going to break your shit." And I was like, "Oh my god, I am never doing one of these again." I was so.
Do you think this is because of the desperation of the cost of living crisis and how people want everything as cheap as possible because they don't have money or they're just fucking wheeler dealers, del boys, you know?
Well, right?
Yeah.
There were so many people there. You're probably right. I've never seen a car boot sale that busy before. And I mean, the bloke across from me was selling like records and paintings and that sort of stuff. And he kept coming over, chatting to me. He went, mate, he's like, he said you had loads to start off with. Okay. He's like, you had loads to start with. You sold it all. But at the same time, I was saying no to people like, you know, being a dick and throwing my shit on the floor. I was basically like, a couple of women come up to me, and obviously I had loads of baby clothes, baby stuff, all sorts of stuff. And the woman was like, "You've got so much baby stuff." She was like, "I need so much," and she was having twins, telling me about all that. And I said, "Oh, okay, no worries." I said, "See this big basket here?" I said, "You can fill," and a lot of it, all this baby stuff had tags on. It was all new. And then we had like little bundles all wrapped up in ribbon. So there were bundles of like baby clothes and blankets. But I had 3 suitcases full of baby stuff.
Oh wow!
Because it was just in the loft. So anyway, I said to this woman, she was like, she was just telling me a story saying like, you know, I'm having twins. I don't know how big they're going to be. So we've been told to buy stuff and we don't know how early it's going to be. And I'm not prepared. And I was like, oh my God, really nice woman. She's telling me a story. And I said, well, see this big basket? I had a big basket, like a material basket. I said, you can fill the entire thing. It was a woman and her daughter. All right. I said, you can fill the entire thing. Just give me a £5. All right. I was like, I don't care. Just give me a fiver. And she was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I'm serious. Like, I said, you fill as much as you can in that basket. You can take it. I don't mind. You can take. She was like, she was so grateful. Thank you so much. Oh my God. She's like, I feel so bad. I'm taking all of it. And I was like, keep taking it. I said, you want to take it? Keep taking it. Just fill it up. In the end, she was basically that grateful. She gave me 20 quid. Okay. Obviously, again, but it was a gesture. And I was like,
Yeah.
I said, no, seriously, just give me a five. It's absolutely fine. She's like, no, she's like, you've been so kind. Thank you so much. And I was like, that's why I didn't mind doing this. Because if somebody comes to me and said, listen, I need a load of baby stuff. I haven't got much money left. Would you be able to sell something? I'll be like, just take it.
Yeah.
Just some people, it was just, they were just so, mate, it was fucking carnage. They were in my face as well. In my face. Like, and in the end, I was just going, just take it. Just fucking take it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. But it was some of it was really funny. I was, in my head, I was making up. What I was doing is, as couples were walking past, in my head, I was doing their conversations based on the way they looked. You know, like, she had a fag on. She had a fag on. He had like a Lonsdale, like, this bloke had a Lonsdale coat on with, do you know the old slip-on Lonsdale shoes? He had a pair of them on, and I was like, that is proper British nostalgia right there. And they were just talking, and they had bags full of, do you know, they had bags full of shit. And it was just like, and I'm not knocking anyone who goes to car boots. I spent my childhood at car boots looking for videos and shit. So don't think I'm not mocking people. I'm not. But it was just one of those things. I was like, wow, this has been so shit, but at the same time, it was so funny.
Well, you got two positives. You made 300 plus, and you made that lady happy with her daughter. So that's like two positives that come over it.
That was on 2 occasions as well. So there was another couple. Basically, they were the same. They were like, "You've got so much baby stuff." I was like, "Trust me, I know." I said, "This is not even half of it. We'll keep it going." I said to them as well. I said, "You fill up a bag." I said, "Just you fill up the bag. Give me what you want. All right." You do it, like, and again, I was asking them for $5, they gave me a tenner. So,
fair play. Do you know what it is? There's people on Instagram. There's an account on Instagram that I follow. He goes to car boots, and he must have, like, I don't know, Snapchat goggles or something on, Meta goggles on, whatever, glasses. Because you see him and he picks it, asks how much is this, and he opens the boxes, looks through it, he buys perfumes, Pokemon cards, anything really. A lot of time he buys like Sky remotes and old house landline phones, like the portable ones.
Yeah.
And he buys them, and at the end he tells you how much he can sell them for on, because people, they don't use eBay anymore. They sell them on like Amazon shops. So you can set up your Amazon account and you can sell on it, or you can sell them to shops that buy the same stuff, and they fucking make killing on it. And it's like, oh wow, it's quite interesting. I quite like that.
There was a lot of illegal selling there as well. So,
dodgy fags and fake clothing.
No, it gets worse than that, right? So,
okay,
what happens is you get your pitch and you start selling your stuff, and then the man comes round and he basically takes the tenner off you because you £10 for your car, for your pitch, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, you don't pay as you drive in anymore then?
No, he comes round and gets it off you. But what people were doing were, do you know in the back of like an Amazon van, they've got those big, like, mesh bags, like the big mesh bags with zips all the way around. They're massive.
Yeah.
And they're normally like they're always full of parcels. That's how they get their parcels in the morning.
Okay.
So, some woman basically walks in the middle of the. Let's say the area. There was an area where the burger van was, and there was like an open square. So it was like how you navigated your way down the rows.
Yeah.
There was an open square at the end of it, and it was in my eye line. And basically, she unzips this bag, starts pulling all this stuff out. She's not got a car, she's not paying for a pitch or anything, and she starts pulling all this stuff out. Anyway, it's a load of like fluorescent jackets and fluorescent, like builders jackets and builders trousers,
workwear,
yeah. Anyway, she starts holding it up, and people start gathering around, and they start buying it all off her. And until she holds it up, all these jackets said Thames Valley Water on them. She was selling Thames Valley water gear, Angler water gear, British gas jackets, right? And people were buying them.
Wow, what fucking stupid.
Like, they were all brand new, so clearly stolen.
Yeah.
But I was like, what people don't realise is that isn't that like a gateway to crime? People wear those jackets because people trust people that wear those jackets.
Yeah, they're door-to-door sellers, distraction burglaries. Yeah, get on sites with those jackets on. They walk into businesses. Yeah.
That was my thought process. As soon as I seen it, I said,
Yeah.
If two people in Thames Valley water jackets came to your door and said, "Listen, there's a leak, and we think it runs underneath your house. Can we get into your back garden?" That sort of stuff. So they walk through your house, they see everything.
Yeah.
Like, and in my head, I was thinking that is a gateway to crime. And the bloke next to me that was selling the records, he's going, how's that even happening? Nobody's saying anything. No one's saying anything. She's not paid to come on here. She's selling that. All that stuff's clearly stolen.
Yeah.
You could clear anyway. Within 20 minutes, every 20 minutes, she kept bundling it back in the thing, and then walking to the other side, and then doing it over there, because you could see at the end of our row.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, she's watching herself. She's watching if the stewards are coming round. And I was thinking, that is such a bad... Like, and people are buying them. And I was like, that's so bad. But it does say about power tool. There's a big sign on the way in. You may be checked if you're selling power tools, clothing, fragrances, like all fake stuff you can get basically, or like if you're trying to sell, and it says like no food, no toy guns, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's
stolen power tools out of someone's van as well.
And they, like you said, that's another gateway, isn't it? Like you said, people get with them jackets, they go onto a building site, they steal a load of power tools. Like, again, someone asking for my drill battery. Like, it's just a drill battery, mate. It's only got a bit of charge in it as well. Like, and the charger's expensive for it, so what's the point taking the battery if you haven't got a charge? Anyway, it was an experience. I haven't done one in a long time. I don't need to do one again because I've got rid of all my shit now. But at the same time, I was very, very just like in shock.
Yeah.
Because a car boot used to be quite a fun thing as a kid. Whereas now
I used to enjoy it.
To me now, it seemed more like an aggressive market. It was really
like I said, that's the way of the world. People want everything for nothing. Bargain. They'll fight you for a bargain. Do you remember in Tesco at like 7 o'clock at night they used to put all the stuff to the reduced section, and people would queue up there and fucking fight. I was in there one night, and there was like men and women fighting on the floor in front of their kids over like cheap sausage rolls or cheap pizzas and stuff. I think that was during lockdown, or just after lockdown had finished, when a lot of people probably lost their jobs and that. So it was a real bad time, but it's obviously worse now.
It was, but you still at the same time
have respect for yourself. It's like a fucking pizza, mate. I'll buy you a pizza if you want.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the same people that go shopping on Black Friday and think they're getting a deal. You're not getting a deal. One of them TCL TVs from Tesco. Have you ever noticed why they don't have those tellies in all year round? Okay, because they know you're going to buy that because your kid wants a TV close to Christmas, and you're going to buy them a TV that's going to last them 12 months. What
I used to do is, like in Currys and places like that, and Tesco's used to sell TVs. I don't know if they still do. Definitely do. Well, anywhere that sell like electrical equipment anyway. B&M, they sell shitloads. Go there and just like take a quick snapshot, if you're sad enough like me anyway, of the items they've got and the prices, and then look on the Black Friday week, and they will put the price up like £30-40, cross it out, and then put the price it was when I took the photo, and people are like, oh my god, that's such a good deal, I'll buy that. And they do. It's like fucking hell. If you went a few weeks ago, it was that price. They all lie on the label. It's on the price, and it's fucking joke.
It's sales tactics, isn't it? Because
works.
Everybody knows. Oh, it's Black Friday. We need to go and get some bargains. It's not bargain. It's not bargain weekend. You're not getting anything. You're not getting anything. People as well. People go into B&M and they scan the B&M scanner. Have you heard about that?
No.
So you go around B&M and have things, because obviously B&M's really hard to navigate the prices because they don't always got prices on. So you go in and scan the item, and it will come up with its real price.
Oh, on your phone, on the app, is that?
Yeah, on the app, and people are picking up like a hairdryer it's marked up as 20 quid, and on the app it's only £2. So people go around scanning things. Again, like you said, people do that to Amazon resell and all that sort of stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
People go, but I'm on a. And the thing is, I haven't got that much time in my hands to go out and do that. Same as the car boot. I didn't have that much time in my hand to argue with the people that were literally in my boot getting stuff out for me. Do you know what I mean? I was going, seriously, lad. I mean, I had a keyboard. There was a kid's keyboard there, right? It'd never been used, right? It sat in the shed. It sat in the shed since it was new, all right? And it just never came out, right? Some guy was like, I'll give you £1 for that. I said, oh, mate, it's in its box. It's brand new. I said, all the leads are in there. It's got a mic stand. It's got the it's got the reading sheet, everything. Yeah. It's got a reading sheet stand. £2. I said, mate, if we're being honest with you, I was asking a £5 for it. Oh no. So then another bloke goes, how much for the keyboard, mate? I went, £20. Right, just because people were annoying me. I went £20. He went, yeah, I'll have it. That's how I made that much money, because I was annoyed with people at the start. I don't think I made that much money after the first half an hour.
No.
It was at the start when I was annoyed. I had these 3 artificial plants, and this bloke had like a holdall, like a sports bag holdall.
Yeah.
And before I'd even said about the money value, or if he'd asked me about them, he would put them in his bag as if to say, I'm going to have them anyway, no matter how much you charge. I said, mate, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just putting them in my bag and we're going to buy them off you. I said, oh, okay, mate. Yeah, I said, they're £40 then. He went, no. I went, no, I'm serious. They're £40 then. And he went to take them back out. I'm joking, mate. All right. They're £2. All right. But I was like, you're putting them in your bag before I've even said anything. It was so fast. Everything was so, and the fact that people was at my boot as well before I'd even got out of the car really intimidated me. Yeah. And I'm not easily intimidated, but I was like, hold on a second, let me get the stuff out first. Like, don't come at me like I couldn't even bend it. Like some bloke went, how much them trainers, mate? They're a bit battered, aren't they? I went, yeah, they're at a car boot. Like I'm getting rid of them. How much do you want for them, mate? He was like, I'll give you £3 for them. I was like, yeah, okay. I said, but can I just get them out first? Because I don't know where the other one is. And he kept going to me as I was getting stuff out, and I was getting box after box out. He's going, you found that trainer yet, mate? I went, seriously, mate, if you want them, just going to have to wait. It was so just in your face.
It sounds like you need fucking bouncers and a couple of people with you when you do car boot nowadays. Fucking crowd control.
Get back. Yeah, all in Thames Valley water jackets. It was just a big experience where I was just a bit like put back about it.
Taken aback, yeah. It's like, whoa, what's going on?
And I was a bit like, this made me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Also, Mickey, just before we finish off today's episode, we're having a discussion at the moment about the next camping trip with my brothers, and obviously I was going to extend the invite to yourself. And
nice.
Think about where we're going to go. So that could be a discussion we'll be having soon about the next camping trip.
I've got all the gear and a little bit of idea.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us on today's episodes of Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Niall's waffled on for 25 minutes about a car boot sale. Hope you enjoyed the chat. If you've been to a car boot sale already, what did you buy? Did you get in people's faces? Did you stand at their boot? If you did, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Guys, see you later. Deuces. Fuck off. Bye for now.